Goldcrest Valley. Greetings to episode number 50 with me, Mr. Sealy P. I've been looking at the dilemma with regard to, actually, turn off, with regard to fertiliser and seed. This appears to be one of the options available, and that is that rather than taking them in pallets, load them onto a trailer. As you can tell, this is now not pulling the bale trailer. The bale trailer I've sold. Rather than loading pallets onto a trailer, taking the trailer up and then using from there, then coming back and loading pallets and whatever, you can load seed directly, he says, into, if you can see it, can't get up there, anyway, directly into tipper trailers. Most of them will say, if you go onto here, down at the bottom, the list of things they will hold fertiliser and they will hold seed. And because of the tip feature now, you can tip them onto the ground. All you need then is a front loader with a bucket, whether that be a wheel loader, a tractor with a front loader, a skid steer, whatever it is. Then you can actually fill your seeders up just with a bucket instead, which that end of it may be a bit of a pain, but getting enough of it up to your farm, this is the best option. Or the option I'm going to try next anyway. I've tried a couple of different options. This is the option I'm going to try next. So I'm going to buy a load more pallets. Actually, I'm probably standing right in the way, aren't I? Thinking about it. I'm going to buy a load more pallets online. Not going to the store. I've already put some in, so it's going to cost me a fortune. But at the end of the day, I won't have to keep coming back, which will be quite nice. So, and the beauty about this is as well, you don't have to be neat. You can literally just, he says, making a real mess of it, just pick it up, lift it up, put it over the trailer, and it unloads. As you can see, I've got something. This trailer holds 21,000 litres, so if I put 21 of these in, it's going to cost me just under 21 grand. I mean, let's be honest, it's not going to be cheap. But I'm going to use it. It's not like I'm not. Yes, it's all in one hit, and I suppose, you know, if you haven't got the money to buy it all in one hit, then you can't, can you? But for me at the moment, this is kind of the next option I'm going to try. So I'm going to load this up now, spend a bit of time filling this up. I'm going to take it up to the farm, unload it into one of the storage shelters, vehicle shelters, and then I might buy a wheel loader. I have got a bucket for this already, but it only does 1,875 litres, I think it is, at a time. I'm thinking if I get a wheel loader with a bigger bucket, or a telehandler. I mean, I've got a telehandler already, actually, but just thinking of getting a different vehicle. And then loading up the seeders from there. I am also considering buying a bigger seeder. I'm thinking maybe, and it is a maybe at the moment, of getting a sewing machine, getting the Lemken Solitaire 12. I do like the Amazon Condor, but it's huge and it's expensive. I mean, yeah, don't know, might do, we'll see. So I should be, if I'm right, on my last pallet. Helper Chase completed the task. What helper did I have doing a task? Now I'm really confused. Oh no! I've just realised what I've forgotten. That's going to have made a real mess. Oh no. Okay, last one in. And that should be 21,000 litres into the trailer, which is good news. I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to come back and then I will put fertiliser in it. At the moment it's got seed in. So turn that off and jump into the truck. And we'll head off. Actually, close cover and take this up to the farm. I left the seeder going. I completely forgot. I got so sidetracked, which tells me now that all the stuff I did earlier has probably gone right over it, which will be a complete waste of time. That cut rather abruptly, I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, back to the job in hand. Taking the seed, 21,000 litres worth, Now, I did check this earlier to make sure it would work, because I wasn't convinced. So I've got about 1,300 or 1,500 litres already on the floor. So hopefully it will dump fine, and I'm hoping I can then put the fertiliser next to it. That will also depend on how much space this takes up, but I'm really not too sure. You can see the red there on the floor. So, open cover. That should be set on, what's it on? Tip side grain door, just on at the back, so that should leave it a bit more controlled, hopefully. Okay, unload. And that is about 22,000 litres. Doesn't look like it, does it? So what I will do now, stop unloading, is do exactly the same thing for the fertiliser. The liquid fertiliser will still have to stay in IBCs. I can't do anything about that. But that's not so bad. Am I going to get around to it? Whoops. Yeah, but it should go on the right hand side there, so I should get them both in the same thing. I could probably even get more in there, but 21,000 litres should see me alright for a little while, I would imagine. But it does mean I can do this relatively quickly if I want to refill. But I do need to sort out a vehicle with a bucket. I could just use the tractor I've got with the front loader. I really could. But if I want to do it quicker, maybe a wheel loader. Haven't got one yet. Haven't also mentioned the fact that the silage bunker is absolutely kaput. Doesn't work. Just went up there. 100% fermented. Brilliant. Clicked on the left hand side, L3, where it said uncover silo or blanket, whatever it is. Open blanket. Nothing happened at all. I've tried it with the conveyor belt, tried it with the tractor with the front bucket. It's not registering as being that the bunker's open. I can't. I've got nearly a million litres in there, 900 and whatever it was, 1,000 litres. I can't access any of it, can't get to it. Those bunkers have been a nightmare since the game started. First you couldn't unload into them, then they wouldn't empty properly. Now I've got almost not a full bunker, but nearly 1 million litres of silage I can't touch. That's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, am I happy bunny? No, not at all. But never mind, that was one rant over all the way here. Right, back this up and do the same with this. Load it up with fertiliser this time, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, unfortunately. I may have purchased more than I intended to. Whoops, just kept pressing that button. God, okay. This is going to take some time. So, again, I will probably see you at the end. I will go on to actually doing a job today rather than just moving fertiliser around, but it does need doing. And if you haven't tried doing it this way, it's a different way of doing it. Now this should be white, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. First one in. Do this side first. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be neat or accurate putting these on. You're not loading onto a trailer, so it really doesn't matter. It gets through way less fertiliser than it does seed, so I probably don't need 21,000 litres of this. I mean, although to be fair, if I was going to fill it up I might as well. I'm going to take it over in one go, but and so on. See you at the end. Okay, I've got the fertiliser spreader, the New Holland Guardian SP, I can't remember what it's called now, anyway. That's now going in a couple of fields because they're at the next growth stage, so I've got to work on that. This is the last one of these going in here, and this will go up to the farm. It's going to be just under 21,000 litres because one of them, the first one I put in, wasn't quite full. So turn that off, jump out. That needs a wash, seriously needs a wash. We're on 20,000. Oh, not far off then. Okay. Start the engine. Close the cover. Beacon on. Yeah, why not? Get this up to the farm. Unload that next to the seed. And then I need to decide what I'm going to do about whether I'm going to buy a bigger seeder and whether or not I'm going to get a wheel loader. Don't know. Back here again, open the cover. Let's get that right over so it doesn't mix. And I can drive out straight, that would help as well, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll start the back there. Tip side is grain door. Unload. And there we go. So, that's my seed and my fertiliser in there waiting to be used. I can add to it whenever I want. Turn the beacon off and I'll find a home for the trailer. Actually, I might just stick it in one of these for the time being. That's where all my trailers seem to be going at the moment. Stick it in this one next to the header and we'll be good to go. Not sure how often I'm going to use this, probably only for that, which I suppose realistically I could have rented it. Never mind. Okay, disconnect that. Park this over here for the time being. So I'm going to need that somewhere else later. Okay, that's good. Yeah, trying to work out what to do next. Go and check on my little pellets. Check on the fertiliser spreader. I'm going to give this a go and see what happens because I am curious. Really curious. Yeah, see, I can't. You're not going to be able to get close enough to that without having left the field. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. It's going to take a while, but it will pay a fair chunk of change. As well as if it does let me sell the potatoes. I'm not convinced it will, but we'll see. I'm assuming the speed this will go up when it hits about 70% or maybe even 50. I might try it and see what we get away with. Science, people, it's science. Maybe. Agricultural science. So we are on a mission. I'll see if this, or if I can do this. Now these stanchions are in the way, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Coming in at an angle might work, and it is unloading. Ah, interesting. So it looks like it does work. So whether I can get out quick enough or not. Oh no, I've got caught up. This is really eating into my time bonus, which is a bit of a nuisance. Never mind. So again, we'll see at the end what I get paid, what I get as a time bonus, and then the difference between the two should be anything I sold. Should be. See how we get on. Yeah, those stanchions are a nightmare. I'm not quite sure how you would do that if you were doing with a proper harvester. With the pipe out, it's going to be really awkward getting into that gap. But it is working. I assume it's working. It did before, so it should work again. This is going to take me ages. But I should get a few unloads actually. It's probably the last offload I'm going to get away with before it finishes. Back up. I am so close to done, it is ridiculous. Right, turn it around. Put it back down. Okay, so that's what I've just made for doing the job. The total is this is what I've ended up with, £682,017. What I started off with was, and the difference between the two is not bad at all. Okay, now I need to carry on with the rest of my jobs, but more proof that it does work. You can sell crops whilst doing missions. Put that away. This has now got to go to field. Let's have a look. 7, I think. Soil composition. Field 7 and 11 need doing. And the bottom part of 24, which it appears to have missed for some reason. I'm going to do that quickly and then I will fertilise the other two. Still need to seed field 30. Ploughed but not seeded. Swing this round to that last little bit there that I obviously missed. Well, I didn't, the worker did, but done. Fold it up. Move that to the next field. All is going well. Keep saying that as well. Isn't it weird how I seem to go through phases of saying weird things?
The time has come to say goodbye to the cedar. The horse Pronto It's done a good job. This is another one I might regret, and I might have to buy a smaller seeder later on. However, I'll sell that. 66,938. Okay. I've left this here for a very good reason. I'm getting a new seeder. I have decided. I've lost it. Sewing machine. I'm going to go for the Amazon Condor. Why not? The 15001. 15 metre width. 8,000 litre capacity. Seeds and fertilisers. Select. No upgrades available. That's a pity. Buy. Okay. Good God, this thing's huge. Okay. Well, let's hook this up. So, start this up. I'm just going to need it. Now, I've just taken all that seed up to the farm, but I'm thinking, while I'm here, it would be mad not to fill it up. I'm assuming if it's 8,000 litres, it's going to take, well, I don't know, could be 5 and 3, could be, actually, I honestly don't know, but we'll have to see, won't we? So I need some seed and some fertiliser, which is going to cost a few pennies. But before I do that, my next purchase, and it will come in handy. I say it will come in handy. I may end up selling it. Oh, it's a lot. I don't know. I'm really torn. It's a lot of money. I'm going to hold off on the next purchase, actually. But what I will do is pallets. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many of each it's going to take, so we'll check that out. I could have done that all from the cab, actually. I don't know why I even got out. So let's fill this up, in theory. Okay. So, refill sower. I have to say, it's filling up, isn't it? Yep. Ah. I might have misjudged this. It's unusual. Ah. So I think it's going to be 3,000 and 5,000. But you get through more seed than you do fertiliser. It's an unusual combination. Okay, so I need one more fertiliser then. And that should be it full, 5,000 and 3,000. Wow. I need to find home from this. Now at the farm to take it over. The only other downside is I don't think I've got anything I need sowing actually at the moment. That's frustrating. New purchase. When you think you start off with the game with that little 3 metre, is it Great Plains one, I think it was? Now I'm up at a 15 metre one. Wow. So I've just bought the Amazon Condor spreader, seeder, sewing machine. The other thing that dawned on me, I said I wanted to do, was more cows. I want to increase that herd so that I can try and offset the milk against my costs. So, into the dialogue box, buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 52 grand. Terrifying, but still. Confirm? Yes. Fantastic. So, checking on the livestock page. Now, right hand column now, cows, it shows 41. The only downside now is they need feeding everything because of the 10 new ones. So, I think quick bit of feeding needed. So, I'm going to jump into this first. Lift this up. Let's give them a bit of straw. We'll give them a bit of grass. We'll do the water. Then we'll worry about silage and pelt. That didn't go exactly to plan. Never mind. It's because I wasn't really paying attention. It's my own fault. Now, this worked last time without the blower. So we'll see how we get on. Yes, it took it. That's good. How we're looking. Straw's looking good. So, grass. We'll work on cleanliness. Well, I can't even speak today. Cleanliness. In a moment. Let's get the grass bow. It does also mean the liquid manure should fill up quite quickly. Because I'm having problems up at this biogas plant with the silage, because I can't sell the silage, I'm not producing any slurry. Which means buying that slurry injector was a complete waste of time at the moment. I mean, I used it once and it worked really, really well. But without loads and loads of slurry, it becomes kind of a bit redundant. So, it's just frustrating more than anything. So, let's do that one. That's done. So that should be grass sorted. Another quick check. Yep. We'll whiz up and do the water. That took a lot of water. Disconnect that. Okay. Go and pop this back. Jump out. Jump in this. What I will do is clean, actually, will it accept this? I'm not sure it will actually. It might do. Oh, that was weird. Okay, let's see if it will let me dump this or not. Might not do. Quick check. Silage. It has gone up a little bit. Need a fair bit more silage, I think. Well, that's seriously rocking. Right, what we'll do... go with 4,000 of this. So a little bit more. There we go. $4,000 straw. Should take us to about 8,000. Try a little bit more. There we go. And the rest, hey, we should have our power food. This is going down a lot quicker though. Way quicker than I thought it would. Might need to refill this bunker actually. Okay. Then we've got power food. Let's top that up. Don't know how much this will take, but a lot. Wow. That's still not full. Crikey, that took a lot. Okay. I suppose 40 cows are going to be quite peckish. Wow, I'm gobsmacked by that. That's a huge amount. That will do for the time being though. That's our 41 cows. Fed and watered. Okay, so new sower, new cows. So that's about it for today's episode. We've moved some seed in bulk. We used the new AgroLiner trailer. We've got the new Amazon Condor seeder. We've got 10 new cows. Another productive episode, thankfully. If you like the episode, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, be my guest. And if you want to share the video, absolutely, you are more than welcome to share the video. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.